Hi, I'm Rebecca, one of Crowdmapping's co-founders. This video goes together with the Integrating Offline Activities section in the Setup Toolkit that Crowdmapping made as part of our Crowdmapping for Social Change project. We recommend that you consider ways to integrate offline work with your Crowdmap. In Crowdmapping's case, offline activities were always the most important part of how we thought behavior change would actually happen. We experimented with different kinds of offline work, and our messages and tactics changed over the years, but in general, we felt that face-to-face offline interaction was unmatched in influencing people's decisions to take action, staying engaged in active conversation with people from a wide range of backgrounds, and experiencing impact making firsthand by witnessing the change in people's behavior, attitudes, or the language that they use. Some activities we tried include designing a thank you screen that people see after they submit a report. This has contact information for services for victims like legal aid, psychological counseling, how to make a police report. We also provide this on our website so that you don't have to make a report in order to see it. Tips on how to intervene and how to become an active bystander. Analyzing data from our Crowdmap and producing research reports, advocacy campaigns, or public campaigns. And a Safe Areas program in partnership with local businesses and universities. When we first started Crowdmap, we trained and organized community mobilization volunteers to go out into their neighborhoods and have conversations. They took quotes and first-person accounts from the anonymous reports that we received on our Crowdmap and used them to fight stereotypes and convince a critical mass of bystanders to stop tolerating harassers. We also partnered with theater, puppet, or open expression groups to stage interactive performances dealing with harassment in public in our volunteers' neighborhoods. Community work was difficult for us to manage, and it was hard for us to measure our impact, so eventually we began to focus more on our Safe Areas programs with local businesses and universities instead. Safe Areas was started as a suggestion by a shop owner from our first community mobilization day. He wanted a way to identify his shop as being against harassment so that victims know that they could find a safe place there and harassers would be deterred. So we printed posters and stickers and developed a training for employees and drafted an anti-harassment policy for Safe Area partners to adopt and adapt if they need to. We expanded the program to schools and universities and larger corporations. Overall, offline work has been a critical component of Crowdmapping's approach. It takes a lot of human resources, and it took us a lot of experimentation and learning by trial and error, but it can be done on a scale that suits your capacity. So whether you design new activities or integrate Crowdmapping into activities you're already doing, your reports and the data that you gather can be transformed into change on the ground through offline work. If you'd like to learn more about our offline work or use templates that we created for safe areas, safe universities, and safe corporates, you can get in touch at info@harassmap.org or on Facebook at Harassmap Egypt.